What if the biggest stories shaping our future are hiding in plain sight? What if the people building empires, disrupting governments, and rewriting history aren't always the ones you see on the headlines? This is not a podcast for surface-level talk. This is where we break things down: power, money, influence, ambition, and the consequences that follow. On this podcast, we don't just ask what happened. We ask why it happened, who benefits, and who might be uncomfortable with the truth. From boardrooms to backrooms, from billion-dollar deals to silent power moves, from Africa to the global stage, we connect the dots others skip. No hype, no noise, just real conversations, deep dives, and uncomfortable questions, backed by facts, history, and honest debate. If you're here for gossip, this isn't for you. But if you're here to understand how power, business, and finance really works, welcome. This is the Fin Effect. Let's get into it.
Welcome to the Fin Effect podcast. Today we're diving deep into how you can crack the code on estimating your business insurance costs.
Oh, absolutely. It's such a relief when things that sound so intimidating actually become clear and doable, right?
Exactly. It's like, protecting your company shouldn't feel like deciphering an ancient scroll. It's about taking the mystery out of the mix, turning it into a simple, straightforward calculation.
Yep. And the aha moment really comes when you discover there's a powerful online tool that does all the heavy lifting for you, a business insurance cost calculator.
Right, and think about it. It's like having a super smart assistant who just needs a few basic details about you, your industry, your scale, and where you're operating, and bam, it gives you an estimate that you can actually work with.
Mm-hmm. So, let me get this straight. This isn't about endless phone calls or a tangle of spreadsheets, right?
Yeah, exactly. Instead of playing phone tag or, hunting for those confusing numbers, you just input your details and within minutes, you've got your estimate. It's a game changer for budgeting.
That sounds revolutionary. But what kind of info are we talking about here?
Oh, it's pretty straightforward. First, you gather details like your industry, which tells the tool about your risk profile, then stuff like revenue, employee numbers, and your physical location.
Yep.
Plus, knowing how long you've been around and your claims history really helps pin things down.
So it's like the more info you provide, the prettier the picture gets, right?
Exactly. It's like putting together a puzzle. Each piece, from risk factors to your company size, creates a roadmap leading to an accurate premium estimate.
Yeah. And I love the idea that this tool gives you empowerment. Instead of blindly accepting a number, you become a savvy shopper.
Yeah, exactly. It's about turning that guesswork into concrete knowledge. Once you've got your number, you can even tweak it by playing with the limits and deductibles to see how your costs shift.
Right, like if you choose to raise your deductible, you might lower your monthly premium. But then, isn't that also a bit of a risk?
Absolutely, it's a trade-off. Just like with car insurance, if you go for a higher deductible, you're taking on more risk in the event of a claim, though you save on premiums. But if you opt for a higher coverage limit, then your premium might hike up.
So it's really about finding that sweet balance between cost and coverage, your business's unique comfort zone.
Precisely. And now let's talk strategy. Once you have your baseline from the calculator, you're in a position to take smart moves to potentially lower those costs even more.
What kind of moves are we talking about here?
For starters, always ask about a business owner's policy, or BOP, which bundles coverage and almost always saves money. Then, as we mentioned, consider raising your deductible if you can stomach a little more risk.
And having a solid workplace safety plan is another great move, isn't it?
Exactly. A proactive safety plan can make your business look less risky to insurers, which might lower your premiums. Plus, never take the first offer. Shopping around is key.
Yeah, that's a smart move. Sure. But I have to wonder, Isn't there a chance that these calculators might oversimplify things?
That's a fair point. I mean, while the calculator is super powerful, it still operates based on the inputs provided. So, if there are any nuances in your business that aren't captured by the standard data, you might need extra due diligence.
Exactly. It's essential to understand that while the calculator gives you a strong starting point, it's not the final word on what you'll pay.
Spot on. It's your baseline. A real-world reference point to compare with actual quotes you'll get from providers like Hiscox or Insuron, who even offer online tools to compare quotes.
And having that baseline really transforms the way you negotiate and manage your budget, doesn't it?
It sure does. It turns a daunting, big, scary financial decision into an informed strategy session for your business.
I love that analogy. A strategy session rather than a stressful guesswork process.
Right. And let's be real. When you're protecting your business, you need to be comfortable with the decision. So, questions like, how much risk can I handle? And how much could I realistically pay out of pocket if something went wrong? Become crucial.
Those are definitely not easy questions, but having clear data definitely seems to help answer them.
Totally. And it's also about building confidence. Once you see that accurate estimate, you get a sense of control, like you're not at the mercy of the unknown.
Yeah, exactly. I love that empowerment angle. When you're informed, you can go out and shop for the best deal and make sure your business is truly covered.
Precisely. This isn't just another bill, it's an investment in your peace of mind and, ultimately, in the long-term stability of your business.
And isn't that the whole point? To protect and empower your business in ways that let you focus on what you do best.
Exactly. It's about moving from uncertainty to strategic decision-making. When you know your numbers, you're not merely accepting what's thrown at you. You're steering your business in the right direction.
Absolutely. It sounds like embracing these tools can truly transform your approach to risk management.
Yes, indeed. And as we wrap up our chat today, the big takeaway is this: knowledge is power. With that calculator in your corner, you're not only getting a number, you're getting a roadmap to protecting your business.
Right on. So, whether you're just starting out or looking to optimize your current coverage, this is one tool you definitely want in your arsenal.
Exactly. And with that solid foundation, you're well equipped to face any challenge that comes your way in the business world. Thanks for joining this conversation. Here's to smarter, more confident decision-making.
Cheers to that, and let's keep protecting our businesses, one informed decision at a time.